What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends? How we living today? Speaking of friends, man, my friend Casey sent me a request. He said he watched this one and he didn't really get into it, man. He said I was gonna get freaked out in a good way. So I'm really looking forward to this. Nightwish Ghost Love Score official live. That's what I like to see, man. If you're new here, I was a live sound technician. I was a sound guy for like 10 years, man. I love watching this live stuff. Just about my whole channel is live. But I want to give a shout out to my friend Cheesy, man. Go check out his channel. He's got some great reactions. His channel is growing like crazy. This guy is so much fun to hang out with, and he's such a hardworking dad and just like husband. And man, you should see his yard. I don't know if he shares that stuff, but he shares it with me. Gotta know what we're getting into, man. I'm assuming it's something heavy. Coming from Casey like this, from Cheesy like this. Am I supposed to say your name? Let's do this. Let's go. 2013. Okay. Oh man, I was not expecting this. Ghost Love Score. So okay, the symphonic kind of feel, the orchestral feel makes sense. It's giving me like what I want from Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Let's go. Let's go to war, man. Let's do this. Oh, that time change. Is it a 6/8 time signature and one of them's an odd time signature or something changes, man. They drop a beat or something. What is this thing? What is this? Is this like, is it decorative? It looks like an organ, man. Like, it looks like they chopped out like an old church or organ or something like that. Wow, man. Very cool, man. What an intro. What an intro. I didn't see a lot of the guitars. I didn't see the drums. It looks like a dope setup though, man. That snare drum being tilted like that, like, I don't want to say it's a jazz thing. I'm sure lots of drummers do that, but you see it lots in like jazz, like R&B, funk. The toms and the drum and the snare drum are so close that it's like you can do all these quick patterns, especially like in like, you know, jazz and R&B and in like modern metal and stuff too. They're all just right there, right? Like, it's not about big swings and it's not about like, I don't know, man. Like, these big movements are wasteful of energy, like inefficient. That's what I was looking for. You know, having the kit tight like that, like, it makes sense, man. You can be like nice and accurate. Guitar lines are punchy. The 412s are turned in stage, like they're pointed across the stage, which typically that comes from like smaller venues, right? Like when you don't want the guitar amps shooting into the audience, you want the PA doing that. But it could be like so that they can hear it better. Maybe they're trying to free up the monitors a little more. Wow, man, this is a wild intro. Like, I feel like going to war, man. Like, great drop. Huh? That's so cool, man. Like it's like an opera song. It's like an opera, like just with metal. But like those big tall vowels, right? Like she's saying, I didn't catch what the word was. Let me catch it. Let me catch it. See, so she's singing an E vowel, but the sound that she's producing is an aw still. So in your embouchure, you sing aw because it sounds more pleasant, but then you can change. I think that's where your embouchure is. I'm not really a singer, but you can change it so that like the E, you don't want it to be like E. It's just a little bit more pleasing to the ears, a little bit more gentle, right? It's a big opera thing, man. I think they call that it's kind of like a bel canto approach. God, man, that's getting me into it. Sorry, let's let it play. Let's let it play. It's crazy singer, man. I was not expecting that. What is it about her singing "Bring Me to Tears" but sounding like she's smiling? This is going out of focus a bunch. That sounds like menacing almost, man. She held that still forever before she let that vibrato go too, man. And also, kudos to this drummer, man. Like, cause the guitar riff, whatever the riff is, the drum pattern could be following that, but Buddy feels like he's not holding back, but he's playing a lot more tastefully than I think a lot of modern drummers would. They'd be following that whole chugging pattern, right? And he was over to his set hi-hat. So the hi-hat on this side typically doesn't have a pedal to it. It's just like preset, like a 3/4 closed or like medium kind of closed, so you get that like washy sound. And then you have the hi-hat on the pedal that you can actually kind of have more control over. And usually drummers will go over to that one when they're doing like a bunch of double kick stuff. So that's why I was kind of zooming in on that, trying to see what the pattern was. But I thought it was super tasty, man. Nice.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my longing. Still I write my songs about the dream of life. Worth everything I may ever be.
Flams are hard, man, and flam is like whatever hand you are. Right, I'm right-handed, so you drop your right hand before the left hand. Sorry, you drop your hands at the same time. One's higher than the other. But he's doing it with the snare and the toms too, man. That was tough. Cool, man. Very tasty. Very elegant. Like, everything fits correctly, right? Like, they have all the space and all the means to be snapping and spazzing, but like it's it's ballad hour, right? Like this is the slower section of the 10-minute piece. I'm really stretching out here. So like, why shred, man? You don't need to. Make it lyrical, make it fit the song, right? Loving this, man. Great pick, great pick. The lighting's really subtle too. I appreciate that too. Burning skull thing. Steer skull. Vocals are haunting. That's dope. Yeah, see, like, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, the appreciation for the art is so cool. Like, when the guitar solo happened, lead singer left the stage, spotlight slowly fades off of her, all the moving headlights and the spotlights move to the guitar player, plays this elegant guitar solo. Now it goes down to just the string parts, and even the drummer's ducking back, not half-assed, not leaning down, step down from the drum riser, man. Cool, man. I really, as someone who's been jaded by live performances, here I am talking about how much I like live performances. It's cool when you see musicians that don't seem like they're jaded, like they still believe in what it is they're trying to give, right? And hopefully it's the best product, right? Like, it's neat, man. Stay low. I'm pausing this like crazy. I want to apologize really bad, but man, this is great. So she's singing like the whatever the melody is, and then the next one she builds on that. So each section you don't want to repeat too much. The melody can repeat 2 bars to 2 bars, but the second one should shape a little different. Should have something a little different to keep your attention, right? Dope writing, man. Let's go. What a voice. Key change. What guitars they're playing, man, but that low note holds on real well, man. Like, you don't lose any of the, like, what kind of waveform it seems like, any of the, like, the actual tonal qualities of that low note. Sometimes you get, like, a little flappy and stuff, but man, I don't know what they're playing. They handle this really well. like everyone is so entertaining, but it's like it's so for the product, man, or for the project. Like, what's that meme? Like when everyone understood the assignment. Here we are, man. Here we are. She's a killer. Like front person too, leader of the band or whatever, right? Like, wow, man. I got adrenaline right now. It's loud in this room, though. It's real loud in this room. I had to turn my mic down. He is double kicking. You can see his knees, da-da, with that riff, right? I was talking about that earlier, but that's why he's doing that 3/4 open hi-hat or whatever. But man, this is nuts. I think I wrecked my hair. Let's go. LTG or something? Unreal. Look at this crowd too, man. I just want to pause this on this crowd. I had no clue that it was going to be this, man. No clue. I don't even know where to start. I honestly don't even know where to start, man. I mean, I talked a lot during that. But like vocals, tone, consistency, man. Like I even think in the outro to that when the double kicks were going, I think they started filling out the low end of the double kicks because it just had more weight. And I saw Buddy was chugging into that bass too. But I do think that they started filling that thing out too, which is like a post-production thing. They might have done it live too, but like just the attention, man, the care, like that's what seemed the most exciting to me. Like, I'm like giddy now, man. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Casey, buddy. Sorry I keep saying your name. I don't know if you want to be private or not, but I appreciate this. All my friends, if you made it this far, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Check me out on Patreon if you want to send me some requests as well. I'll get the link in the description box. Go check out Nightwish, man. Wow. We'll see you on the next one.